Hi again, everybody. It's time for your news break from the pages of the paper of Montgomery County. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. Mayor Todd Barton expressed his disappointment Thursday morning when he learned Crawfordsville was not selected to receive one of two Stellar Communities grants this year. Instead, Princeton and Delphi will receive more than $20 million over the next 3 years, according to an announcement made Thursday afternoon by Lieutenant Governor Becky Skillman's office. When we come back, we'll have a look at the plans from the winning cities and more of the facts about the Stellar Communities grant. You're watching Newsbreak from the pages of the paper of Montgomery County.
At Zon's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zon's Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zon's, all backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zon's today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Gould's will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto: at Gould's Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
And we're back. We're looking at the two winning cities, Delphi and Princeton, and their plans as they were named the winning cities in the Stellar Communities Grants program. Delphi's plan includes revitalizing the downtown business district, creating paths from the Hoosier Heartland corridor through downtown to increase tourism to the Wabash and Erie Canal Park, and restoring the Delphi Opera House. Officials will also redevelop the historic near downtown neighborhoods, creating owner-occupied housing. Princeton officials will develop the downtown area as a community and economic hub by continuing to strengthen ties with companies in the city, including Toyota Manufacturing. Downtown revitalization projects will focus on the Courthouse Square, as well as a new plaza for the community's civic events and senior cottages. And that is according to the Office of Indiana Lieutenant Governor Becky Skillman. And now some more facts about the Stellar Grants program. Indiana will invest more than $20 million over 3 years in the 2012 Stellar Communities Delphi and Princeton. Stellar Communities is a collaboration between INDOT, the Office of Community and Rural Affairs, the Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority, and the State Revolving Fund, and the money will come from federal funds through the state of Indiana. Montgomery County Girl Scouts are preparing to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the National Girl Scout Organization on May 20th from 2 to 4 p.m. at the grounds of the Lew Wallace Study. The grounds will open at 1 p.m. if people would like to bring a picnic. In case of rain, the event will be held at First United Methodist Church in Crawfordsville. The public is invited to join in the celebration, which will include Cadet Girl Scouts grades 6 through 8, offering Windows to the Past and a bridging ceremony. Windows to the Past will show how girls in earlier decades would have participated in Scouts. And now a look at Weatherby's 3-degree guarantee. If Weatherby is off by more than 3 degrees, send us an email at Weatherby, that's W-E-A-T-H-E-R-B-Y, at thepaper24-7.com, and you'll be entered into a drawing for a prize. Weatherby says today's high temperature will be 75. Now, if Weatherby is off by more than 3 degrees, remember to send us that email. Now let's turn to a look at sports. And our sports editor, Ross Flint, is reporting today. The North Montgomery girls tennis team didn't get off to a great start against county rival Southmont on Thursday, but the Chargers, who are 10-4 overall and 4-2 on the Sagamore Athletic Conference, were able to turn things around and earn a 5-0 win. I think we improved as the day went on, North coach Bob Neighbors said. I don't think we were ready to play to begin with. As the day went along, we got better at trying to do what we want to do. They did a good job of getting that done. He said the team's match being rained out on Wednesday may have played a role in the slow start. Southmont was celebrating senior night, so senior Emily Johnson, who has been playing for the junior varsity, was moved up to the number 2 doubles team, pairing up with freshman Katie Harrison. They battled in their match against North's Lydia Smith and Hannah O'Brien, but the Chargers won 7-6 and 6-4. North's number 1 doubles team of Brianna Hampton and Erin Suter beat Hope Crum and Mallory Tucker 7-5 and 6-4. Southmont coach Amber Sparks said her number 1 team played much better. They were aggressive at the net, she said. That's not something we've typically seen all year. North's Abby Williams beat Shelby Hall 6-1, 6-0 at number 1 singles. Samantha Storms beat Caitlin Black at number 2 in straight sets, and Sarah Storms beat Emma Rivers 6-2 and 6-0. We're still hanging tough, Sparks said. I'm not disappointed by any means. We're still playing well. Sparks said she was concerned that her team would be affected by what an odd turn of events they went through on Wednesday. The Mounties were scheduled to play at Crawfordsville, but with the rain flooding the court, tried to move it to Southmont. That court was also flooded, so the teams ultimately played in the indoor facility at Wabash. And the Southmont softball team has developed a habit of getting off to slow starts in games this year, yet being able to come from behind and win. It's not a good habit to develop, and it's one that Coach Kurt Brown wishes wouldn't happen, but he'll take the result. This time it was a 10-8 win over Crawfordsville. Not happy, he said of the Mountie slow start. We did not play a good game. We hit good for a couple of innings, and that's it. Defensively, we didn't communicate. Crawfordsville, they hit the ball and played hard. Brian Norris always has them ready. I don't know why it takes them so many innings to get started. The Athenians took a 4-0 lead with a pair of runs in both the first and second innings, but the Mounties rallied in the 5th. Crawfordsville came out aggressive, Brown said. It looked like they were here to win a softball game. It took us a little while to get there. As a coach, you want that same focus, and we didn't get it. With 1 out in the 5th, senior Caitlin McCarg singled, then stole second. Freshman Shelby Madison reached on an error, and sophomore Corbin Myers sent a sacrifice bunt down the third base line to put 2 runners in scoring position. A single by senior Stephanie Martin scored McCarg, and another error allowed Madison to score. 3 hits in a row later, a single by freshman Morgan Laws and doubles by senior Shauna Brown and sophomore Mackenzie Jordan, and the Mounties had turned a 4-run deficit into a 6-4 lead. They got hits after the fact, Crawfordsville coach Brian Norris said of their 5 hits in the inning, and referring to the 2 errors. We should have been going into the 6th inning up 4-0. It is what it is. They did a nice job capitalizing on our mistakes and hitting after that, and they did the same thing on Tuesday. And that's a look at your news, weather, and sports from the pages of the paper of Montgomery County. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. You have an outstanding day. It looks like we're going to have some nice weather, at least on Friday.